Hello and welcome to English Capsules. Today's capsule, conditional capsule, conditional type 3, right? Get your coffee ready and let's get started.
Okay, so hello, welcome everyone. Today's topic is, as Birgi said, conditionals type 3.
Probably this is the one that is like the hardest conditional for our students, I think.
Yes, I agree, because it is hard because it's like the use is not so easy to remember, and then the structure within it is also a little bit confusing maybe for them.
Complicated, yeah.
Yeah.
However, we will do our best to try to make it clear for our audience. I think the use is going to be super clear. If you listen to this episode, you master the use of the third conditional. However, the structure can still be a mess.
Yes, as we always say in every topic related to grammar, it is always really helpful to remember the function grammar structures or grammar topics have in order to know when we can use them, right? So that is for everything related to grammar in general.
Yeah, because like, what's the point of knowing that, I don't know, the third person in the present simple needs an S if I don't know when I have to use the present simple?
So in this case, the case of the third conditional, the function that it has is to talk about something in the past that didn't happen. It's like an imaginary past, okay? We can also use it for regrets, for example, when we regret something.
I have this tendency to explain it like, this is an impossible situation because it's like, in order to change the outcome of the situation, you would have to be Marty McFly and go back to the past.
That is why it is impossible, because we cannot turn back time. Exactly. So it is good to imagine how things could have been different in the past, right? But actually, in reality, what happened is not what we wanted, maybe, or something that wasn't what we were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, what do you think if we tell our audience some examples or some situations and then the examples?
Okay, we're going to do it kind of like a game or trying to give it the shape of a game. So the idea is that we're going to go through a number of topics. And let's say that we have to think of one sentence each using the conditional. You think it's fair?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for each of the situations that we're going to present.
Okay, so the first situation that we have here is this one. You lost your passport.
Okay, so I've got one.
Okay.
And I've got a challenge for you. You have to determine if it's a real situation or not.
Okay.
I'm twisting it a little bit, sorry. So, if I hadn't lost my passport, I wouldn't have had to pay at the airport to get a new one.
First of all, I would say if it is true or false. I think it is false.
No.
Oh.
However, it didn't happen to me.
If I had lost my passport. No, sorry, it is I lost it. Sorry. I hadn't lost my passport if I had placed it in the correct place.
Okay, so let's go to another example. You became sick.
You became sick. Okay, I hadn't become sick if I had carried my warm jacket to the holidays. It's possible.
I've got one that actually happened to me. I'm going to make you guess. I wouldn't have become sick if I hadn't eaten quiche from
Quiche.
that bakery.
Okay. Okay, the following situation we have here is you injured your neck.
Okay. If I hadn't slept in that weird position, I wouldn't have injured my neck.
I thought of the same example. And now I have to change it.
So I'm not alone because this happens to me often.
I was thinking something more related to traveling long hours on a bus. This usually happens like if I if I had gone by plane, I wouldn't have injured my neck.
You parked your car.
If I had paid attention to the no parking sign,
Oh my God.
I wouldn't have parked the car there.
Did you get a fine?
No, not only a fine, I had the car taken by a tow truck.
Okay, so I was thinking
Yes.
if he hadn't parked his car outside the stadium, the car wouldn't have been destroyed.
All the examples that we were mentioning, that we were creating, were examples of the third conditional. As we are sure you have noticed, this has, as every conditional sentence, this has two parts. One part is the condition, the other part is the result. But these parts have to be determined grammar structure, right? So in the case of the if clause, which is the condition, we are going to have the past perfect. For example, if he hadn't parked his car outside the stadium, this is the condition, right?
Yeah. So remember that the past perfect is had or hadn't plus the third column or past participle.
Yes. And the second part, which is the consequence, the result, is his car wouldn't have been destroyed. So in this second part, we need would, have, and then the third column verb.
So I've got some students that tend to ask me, why don't we consider this part present perfect?
Exactly.
And I think the key is that we have a modal verb. And because of that modal verb that is would, yes, we're always going to use have. We don't have any other choice.
Exactly.
So this is not present perfect per se, it's would plus have.
Why? Because modal verbs are always followed by an infinitive verb. So have is the infinitive.
I'm thinking that we can probably leave like an open post where we drop one of these topics and our audience can get as creative as they like and they can comment with different examples of third conditional. What do you think?
Yes, it's an excellent idea. Yes. So everyone can participate here.
Okay, guys, so we hope that this chapter has been useful, that we have clarified some things regarding the third conditional. Remember that this goes about regrets in the past, imaginary situations. If you have any questions, as Nati said, you can always drop a comment on our Instagram account.
Okay, so before we go, remember to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Give love to our content and spread the word to help our channel grow.
Also remember that you can rate our episodes and comment on each capsule.
Activate the bell so that you know when our next capsule is out, and take a look at the description and our Instagram account to take more advantage of our content.
Okay, so that's all for today. Bye for now.
Bye.